Hi and welcome to the Data Pavement channel. Today we're going to talk about a question that was raised from one of the users of the unofficial VOSviewers user group. The guy had a problem because he just exported the data from Scopus, and afterwards he put all the results to Zotero, make some addition, and after editing the file, he wanted to go back to VOSviewer. So all the selection that he has done, it would be lost if he just get it directly from Scopus in the CSV file. Well, the best way to do this is probably to export from Zotero as a RIS file, a RIS file, or even if you are in Mendeley, you can do the same. You can also try to grab all the DOIs and put the DOIs in as a list, and then in VOSviewer ask to query this list of DOIs directly in Crossref. The problem is that not all the registers in Scopus, all the publications that are put in Scopus have a DOI. Not all of them have. And also you have the other issue that maybe when you export this from after editing a lot, maybe you have lost some information or not. Or let's just think that you are just with a result from Scopus that you cannot put directly in an RS file. So when there's a will, there's a way. And here I just put a very small part of his sample, just not showing authors' titles and all the information in order not to protect his data. But as you can see here, the link in Scopus was preserved. And in the link from Scopus, you have one information, a very important information, that is the EID number. The EID number is a number attributed by Scopus to every one of his registers. Every one of all of the information that is in Scopus have an EID. It may not have a DOI, but it has an EID. And you can search back in Scopus for the EIDs with one limitation that's important to tell. You can only obtain about 200 results with an EID query. So if your sample is too big, you have to separate them in at the maximum of 200. Well, there's an ambulance here running out. Sorry. Anyhow, hope there's no one with problems now. So let's just take these EIDs and then do the query back in Scopus so that we have, again, the CSV file from Scopus to do all our research using VOSviewer. First of all, I recommend that you install Notepad++, or if you use a Macintosh, you can try Sublime Text 3. Sublime Text is not the same thing, but for some situations, it will be quite okay to use it, and it will solve this kind of issue. We are just going to copy the links here as an example, and I'm just going to put it in Notepad here. And as you can see, when you put in Notepad, you have the Scopus ID, that is the EID. We are just going to remove this very quickly using Find and Replace. I'm sorry, it's in Portuguese, my software. I'm from Brazil. We just substitute all of it. And the ampersand, or the commercial E for some countries, you can just put here to be substituted by /T. That means a tab, okay? If we just do it like that, then we just select this, put back in the Excel file, and when we put back in, cancel here, when you put back in the Excel file, he will put in another column the information that we don't want. We just want the EIDs, and all the EIDs are here, okay? Then we go back to the text file, and now we can just prepare our query. It will be EID, just open, and we have to change this this carriage return and line feed to space or a query, a Boolean query or space. Let's substitute this. It will be /r/n and then space or in uppercase space. And at the end here, we just will cut the last or that was put it here and close. Select all of this and let's go to Scopus. In Scopus, if you go to advanced search, this was another one that I done. You can just put your query like this, and if you search, you will have the result with the 10 documents that you wanted, and then we can just export this like a CSV file, okay, to be put it on let me just put all the information that I want here, okay, and there you go, all documents from this page, okay, and then export. Select information, not to optimize Excel, and then export. There you go. There's my CSV file. And if I just go here to my VOSviewer, I can just open up. Let me just go back here so you can see. Cancel, create, okay, put here. Create a map using, based on bibliographic data, Scopus. Let's open up. And I just selected the Scopus file here. Next. And there you go. Now I have all the data that I wanted from Scopus to be used here as co-occurrence of keywords, co-authorship, and so on if I want. Okay? So that's all for today. I think it's maybe if you are in trouble with this, you can try to use this path, but I highly recommend that you try first to use the RS file, or maybe that you try to use the other way that I told. That will be the RS. You can read here the data as RS is a second option, and there's a third option here that you can try to use the API from Crossref. So with the list of the OIs in Crossref, we just list them, and then it will grab from the cloud. Okay, and it will work fine too. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like, give a thumbs up. If you have any questions, just leave it on the comments. I'll try to help you. And also, please subscribe to the channel. Send this video to others that may want. If you want to support the channel, there's options here in the comments of all the videos. Okay? Cheers, and until the next video.